morning, everyone. I am in a good mood today. Considering how dreary and dark it is outside, you'd think I wouldn't be, but I actually am. I am wearing my new favourite dress that you would have seen in my latest H&M haul, if you watched that. If not, I'll link a little icon now for you to go and check it out, and I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable, like really comfortable, and even Alex was like, he was giving me a hug earlier and he was like, oh, this is soft, I like this. But I'm in a very good mood today. I've only actually had 1 cup of coffee, but I feel like I'm feeling good. I've actually decided to limit myself to 1 cup of caffeinated coffee a day at the moment, because I don't know about you, but I get really heavily affected by caffeine. And it was actually something I was speaking with my mum about, and she went, yeah, you do realise you were the only fetus I had to give up caffeine entirely for. So I've got 2 siblings, but apparently when I was a baby I had like a heart, like my heart started beating really fast, well, when I was a fetus. And my mum had, like, obviously when you're pregnant you can't really drink caffeine, but like most babies are fine with just like caffeine in tea or something. But yeah, apparently my heart was beating too fast, and the nurse was like, yeah, you need to give up caffeine entirely. So I think I am quite affected by caffeine myself, and I've noticed recently that when I have a caffeinated cup of coffee in the afternoon, I just get a little bit like, I get the anxious jitters and I don't feel productive, like I just feel like this. So I've decided only 1 cup of caffeinated coffee a day. In the morning I get my caffeine, in the afternoon it's a decaf coffee, and so far I feel like it's definitely been like helping me in terms of productivity in the afternoon. I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes struggle after lunch. I don't know if you feel like this as well, but I do sometimes struggle after lunch to get back into the work mode. But I feel like I've had lunch, got my coffee, and then it's like back into it, and it kind of like helps me get back into that routine. But obviously because there's no caffeine, I don't get all like anxious and jittery. Yeah, I'm wearing some new earrings today as well. You may have noticed, if you follow my stories, I did a little unboxing of some new jewellery pieces, and this was one of the pieces, and I'm in love with them. If you know, in a video recently I was talking about how I really want to get used to wearing earrings more, and I really want to get better at like wearing them more regularly, but I struggle because loads of you commented like you should wear studs. I just don't think studs suit me, and I've tried so many times. I've tried with like diamante studs, I've tried with pearl studs, I've tried with like plain studs, I've tried so many different studs, and I just don't find that they suit me at all. I don't know what it is. But then when I wear big earrings they can get a bit annoying, like the hoops that I had in the other day. I love them, but first of all I think they are a bit too much for the day, and second of all they were just really irritating me by the end of the day. And so once I got sent these I was like, oh my god, they are perfect. So they're from a brand called, now I'm gonna butcher this, it's Y-O-J, I think you pronounce it Yoj, maybe? Or maybe it's like Yoi, like you know how J's in other languages are like a Y sound. Let me know how you pronounce it because I'd be very interested to hear. But I love their stuff, it's absolutely stunning. They also sent me, I'll show you actually, I've got it in my jewellery box here, a couple of other pieces. This is one of the ones that I absolutely love, but it's very yellow gold, so it's a bracelet, and I was going to pair it with this, but I don't know if it's a bit too yellowy next to my Pandora one, but I do really like it. I've actually got, at the end of this week, some other new jewellery bits. You'll have to wait and see, and I was thinking of styling it up with them, so that's a bit of a teaser. But the thing that I'm absolutely in love with is this necklace. It is so gorgeous. There we go. It's like this silhouette of a woman, and this is actually in collaboration with it's Justine's Journal. Justine from It's Justine's Journal, and it's such a gorgeous collab. Like, it's just absolutely stunning. I think with this polka dot it's a little bit much. I think I definitely need more like plain tops, but I really like it. It's very like yellow gold, so if you're a big fan of yellow gold you're going to absolutely love George jewellery. But anyway, these earrings I love so much because they're like these little, they're not quite huggies because they're not quite that small, but they're really tiny and really lightweight. So they've just got this little shell detail, which I think is so cute, and they're quite summery as well, which I quite like. It's a little bit more like nods to spring, which, as we all know, I'm very excited about the spring months that are coming our way. So I think these are going to be my like everyday earrings. And what you can actually do as well is you can take the shell off. So if you do literally just want a plain gold a plain gold hoop, I could do that as well. So it's really nice. I'm a big fan of them. I really, really like them. It's quite nice being able to just like update your jewellery wardrobe because as you guys know, I kind of wear the same things every single day. And there's a lot of silver going on. And obviously because my necklace is gold, I want to implement a little bit more gold into my everyday jewellery because I do really, really like how gold looks, especially paired with silver. I do quite like how that looks on me. So yeah, big fan of those earrings. But today I've got quite a few worky bits actually that I need to get going with. I've got quite a lot of stuff in the works at the moment, which is really, really exciting. I've got a call this afternoon, which should be good. So I need to prep for that. And yeah, other than that, it's just going to be kind of a day of like, I want to get a few more like flat shots. You guys are absolutely loving the interior content over on my Instagram, and I really want to, I think I said this at the beginning of the year, but I really want to push interior a bit more on my Instagram because I love it. It's one of my biggest joys, and especially seeing as we're home so much at the moment, I think there's nothing more important than like doing up your interior space. So if you watched my latest home haul, you would have seen there's been lots of updates happening in the flat. So if you also enjoy the interior content, go and head over to that vlog and watch that. But yeah, I need to crack on with all the bits I need to do today. So I have just had an order arrive of some Asos bits. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, the bag matches my dress. So I've just had an order arrive from Asos, and you may have been able to tell from my H&M haul that I am now starting to think about transitional styling and transitional pieces and what items that I can add into my wardrobe now that will last me from now until into the spring months, because there's nothing worse. Like obviously it is still cold now, but you don't want to be buying like a massive coat that you're only going to wear for the next like 2 weeks. So I've been picking up a few transitional pieces, and I thought we could do a bit of like a style up together. I thought that we could unbox the pieces together, open them up, and I could style them up with you and show you how I'm kind of like wearing them now and how I'm going to be transitioning them into spring. So I thought that would be like quite a nice way to show you how these pieces are going to last in my wardrobe. So let's open this bad boy up. I absolutely love that matches my dress so well. I always keep scissors on my dressing table because the amount of parcels that arrive is just not even funny. Now, I'm just going to pull these out willy-nilly. Do hate how much plastic comes with these. Come on, Asos. Right, so the first thing I'm very excited about, these are going to be one of those things where it's hit or miss. These are a pair of chinos, and I really like styling up different kind of trousers in spring. Like I do find jeans look really nice, but you know that I've got my brown chinos, I've got my like whitey kind of creamy ones from H&M, and I absolutely love both of these. I don't have a pair of black ones, and these are definitely going to need a little bit of an iron before I try them on, but I thought these could look really nice. Now these are petite. I picked them up in a 12, but I do find Asos can be a bit hit or miss with regards to their petite sizing. Sometimes it comes up a little bit undersized, but looking at that, I think that's going to fit. But I just thought these would look really nice, maybe start up with like a white shirt, some sneakers, things like that for spring. So excited to try these on. These are just very classic. I love the like tortoiseshell button. As I said, they're Asos design, but Asos petite, so that's very exciting because I won't have to cuff them at the bottom. All of my other trousers I have to cuff, so yeah, let's try these on. Okay, so first up is the chinos. Now I'm not gonna lie, they're a little bit tight on me. It's such a shame because they fit really nicely around the waist. Like they actually fit, I don't have a gap at the back, but it's the thighs for me. They're really tight around my thighs, so like this. That is hard to do. So I don't know if they're worth keeping in terms of that, but it's very nice having chinos that actually fit in length. This is not something that happens often. I have a gap. I have an ankle gap. So yeah, I'm not sure whether it's worth sizing up to a 14, because the problem is that if I get a 14, they probably won't fit around the waist. But I thought I would style them up and just show you how I'm going to wear them for winter now and how I would style them up for spring. So this is the winter outfit. I'm not sure if the trainers are probably appropriate, but I have tried the chinos with boots and they just don't work. I just don't think chinos work with boots, to be perfectly honest. So I do have a bit of an ankle gap, but one thing you could do, which I have noticed some girls doing, but I don't know if I'm cool enough, is wearing like socks that come up higher and then you don't have any skin on show. It's an option. don't know if I would wear it. But then on top, I'm just wearing this really cute Weekend Stories jumper. This is from Revolve. I absolutely love it. I featured it in a video the other week, and it's just so cozy. I really, really love this. And then the way that I would style it up for spring is like this. Now I would probably style it with either a t-shirt muscle tee or one of the ones that like cut off here, but I think more transitional would be one with a little bit of sleeve. But I just think this is such a like classic classic outfit. I cannot get my words out today. This is such a classic outfit and I really, really like it. It's very, very simple. I've literally just tucked it into the chinos, but I think it looks really nice. And then if you wanted to make it very spring-like, add a basket bag. Now what I like about this outfit is that you could easily wear this with pretty much any bag in your collection. My Chloe would work, my Vuitton would work, pretty much anything would work, but this makes it very, very spring-like and very, very like welcoming the warmer weather. So yeah, this makes me very excited. And then next up, okay, this is something I'm really, really excited about, and I actually got this literally because of a photo I saw on Instagram, and I wanted a nice shirt dress that wasn't too like poofy. So if you know, I have a Misguided shirt dress which I really, really like, but it's got quite a like poofed out skirt. I wanted to get one that's just a little bit more kind of like, it looks like you're wearing your boyfriend's shirt. I really, really like that style. And I won't lie, I did actually raid Alex's wardrobe and see if I could get away with wearing his shirts as a shirt dress. Couldn't quite get away with it, so never mind. But I picked this one up. This is just Asos design. Again, this isn't petite or anything. I picked this up in a 10, and because I knew it would be oversized. I do find that often with these things, like they are very oversized, so even sizing down is still big. It's not tight fitting, so I think this is going to work really, really well, and I'll show you how I'm going to style this up because I've got a picture in my head of how I'm going to wear this, and I think it will look really, really nice. Now this is something a little bit different for me, but I kind of love it. I think it looks really, really cool. So the way that I've styled up this shirt dress is just with a oversized jumper. Now this is one from Nasty Gal. I absolutely love this. I love their like sweater jumper kind of vibes. They're very like, they remind me of my school jumper. But in a good way, like, you know, the soft school jumpers. But yeah, I really, really like it. I've just tucked it into the dress and I think it looks really, really cute. I really, really like this. And I've just started up with, this is a River Island bag. It's, obviously this is like a bit more of a casual outfit, so I wanted a more casual handbag. And I think the River Island bag goes quite nicely, and you can also sling it crossbody as well if you wanted to. I've started up with Gucci tights for now. The way to change this from winter into spring is literally just to take off the tights. Like the way that I would style it now is the tights to keep me nice and warm because obviously it is very, very chilly, but I would just take these off if I wanted to style it up for spring. So yeah, and then I just have my fave Nasty Gal boots, which I absolutely love. So yeah, this is really, really cute. I love how the collar sticks out on top. I think it looks absolutely adorable, and I just love it with the jumper. I think it is so cute. This is such a like preppy outfit, but this is the kind of preppy that I enjoy. Okay, now this next item is something I'm really, really excited about because I do actually already have it in white. And when I saw that they brought out a black version, I was like, well, you don't need to tell me twice. And it's the gorgeous Sweetheart neckline. Now these are very in this spring. They kind of like started emerging last year. I would say maybe like spring last year. But it was very, very like high end. It was kind of the very designer-esque stores that were doing them. And to be perfectly honest, they just weren't very affordable. And they were such a trend item that I think a lot of us kind of thought, well, I'm not going to spend that much money on something that, you know, let's be honest, this time next year I'm not going to wear. And now the high street stores are doing them. So now we are purchasing them because these are the kind of thing that I could actually see them lasting because they are very, very nice silhouette. But we don't know yet, and they are still like a very much a trend piece at the moment, so I don't know how long they're going to last. But they're very like, now I actually spoke about this in my trends video, they're very 1940s silhouette, and that is such a big trend this year. The kind of like very like sweetheart necklines, like small waists, big skirts, things like that, and I really, really like it. I think it's very flattering, but I absolutely love this top. I'll show you what it looks like on. I would say it's very true to size. Like I've got mine in a 10 and it's a great sizing, even on my shorter shoulders. Like I did worry that this would be something that would fall down or like fall off my shoulders, but actually I think they deliberately make it a little bit undersized so that it can stretch, because it looks better when it's a bit more stretched out. So yeah, definitely recommend picking this up. This is such a gorgeous spring item and the kind of thing that I just think looks so gorgeous. No words. I have no words for this top. It is so gorgeous. I love it so much. It really is the perfect like jeans and a nice top kind of a top. It is so flattering. As I said, like what I love about these sleeves is they don't fall down, and I was really worried about them falling down. As I said, I've got the white one, they don't fall down at all. So the way I've styled this is really simple. It's just with jeans and boots. Now this is the kind of thing that can be styled up, it can be styled down. So this is much more of like a casual, everyday kind of an outfit. This is kind of a, like you want to look nice but you're not dressing up, so I think it is really nice. Now obviously this wouldn't be warm enough for right now, but I would just chuck on a coat with this. Coat that I have chucked on is this white Asos one. I'm not sure if this is still available, so I will link what I can down below. If I can't find this, it'll be something similar. But basically I just want it to be able to show off the sweetheart neckline. Now obviously you've kind of hidden the sleeves, but you can still see the silhouette and like the shape of the neckline. I did find that any kind of darker coats, like a black coat, just kind of hides the top. So if you wanted to show it off and really show it as like a feature of the outfit, I would definitely say go for something a lot more lighter. I mean, in terms of bags, let's be honest, I'm going to go with the Chloe because it is just such a classic, goes with everything, and also it kind of ties in the black very well together. So yeah, I really like this. And then you just wear it without the coat and maybe change up the boots for sandals for spring. And voila! Very spring-like outfit. If I was going somewhere a bit more formal, I would definitely wear more like heeled sandals and kind of like wraparounds. I won't lie, I don't actually have them out of my wardrobe yet, so I can't show you what they look like, but I do have these very chunky dad sandals, which, let's be honest, were huge last year, and I guarantee they're going to be big again this year. So yeah, I love this as an outfit. I think this is such a great transitional piece, such a talking point, and just one of those outfits that's like, this is the kind of top you will reach for time and time again when you don't know what to wear. You've got maybe somewhere where you just want to look nice, like not even like a formal event. This could easily be styled up for a dinner, or it can be styled down for just a nice everyday kind of outfit. So yeah, absolutely love this top. Okay, now the next item is something that you might be able to tell is it's something that I feel like surges quite a lot. Like it kind of dies down a bit and then it resurges a lot. And I think spring and autumn are the two main seasons that you see this trend. And that's the animal print trend. I absolutely love it. I think it's so gorgeous. And I've seen quite a lot of animal print knits recently, like lots of cardigans and like little jumpers. And I saw this and I was like, that is absolutely stunning. So it's a really gorgeous V-neck jacquard, is that how you say it? Jacquard jumper? I think that's the material of this. Oh, we've got some threads hanging off. There we go. So yeah, very big fan of this. I think this is the kind of thing that can so easily be styled up now and really easily taken into spring, summer. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love leopard print. I think if you're like me and you have quite a neutral wardrobe, it's a great way to add just a little something extra into your wardrobe. Like, I'm not a big pattern person, and I know I say that wearing a polka dot dress, but normally I'm not really a pattern person. I'm not really much of a colour person. I don't wear lots of reds and blues and blah. And especially I don't wear a lot of pattern. I think you have to be quite careful sometimes with patterns, especially as a shorter, more mid-sized girl. You do have to be quite careful with like how patterns can look. And I do find that I want them to be quite like flattering. I find leopard print quite flattering and quite an easy pattern to style up. It's a great way to add a bit of something to your wardrobe, and also because it's a neutral colour, you can easily style it up with loads of different items. Like my wardrobe is full of beiges, whites, blacks, and this goes with all of those three. So really excited to style this up. I think this is going to look really nice, and this is just going to be one of those items that like I'm just so glad that I picked up. I did not realise how much I was into the preppy vibes until today's video, but I'm really feeling this. This is another quite preppy outfit, and I think it's quite cute. So this is how I would style up this jumper for winter. Now obviously I want the jumper to do the talking, so it's quite basic underneath. Like obviously we've just got a pair of black leather leggings, some boots, my little YSL, which is very understated, like quite an easy bag to style up. And then I've just styled up the jumper with a little shirt underneath, which I think looks quite cute. You could tuck it in if you don't like having the bits tucking out underneath, and then it just looks like you just got the little collar. Or if you wanted it to be a little bit more like preppy, almost as if this is like your school uniform kind of vibe, you can just like untuck the shirt a little bit, have that sticking out underneath, which I think looks kind of cool. But yeah, I'm really feeling this. I think this is a great winter outfit. Again, just chuck a coat over the top. I'd probably just wear a plain black coat for winter. I'll show you what black coat. My River Island black coat. I love it so much. You guys love it as well. It's such a great, basic, like the kind of coat that you'd keep in your wardrobe for years and years and years. And it looks really nice because, again, all black, but then you've just got the little pop of leopard print, a little like, hello, yes, I am a fun person, I've got a fun print on, I'm a fun kind of a girl. And then, to show you what I'd wear it for spring, et voila. What I really wanted to show you in this video is just how easy it is to change up these outfits from like very wintry to very spring-like. Like literally all I've done is change the leather leggings to a skirt, and it's made it very spring appropriate, which I really, really like. If you are going to be too cold like this, you could even still wear it with tights at the start of the transitional period and then change it to bare legs towards the end. So yeah, absolutely love this. I think this is such a cute outfit. I'm so in love with this jumper. You will definitely see a lot more of this on my Instagram feed because it's so, so cute. But this actually is just one of my favourite outfits. I think this is a adorable spring look. And I definitely saved the best till last. Now this is something that seems to be like a huge trend this year. And it's definitely a trend that's only come about because of COVID, because we're all at home, and because we still want to look elevated whilst being very, very comfortable. And it's the wrap jumper dress. I love this so, so much. I've seen quite a few different retailers doing their take on them. When I saw this one on Asos, I was like, I need this in my life. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is the softest thing I have ever felt. I'm in love. I have no idea what fabric this is. It doesn't even have a label still attached to it, but I will link it down below. You can shop it. Picked it up in a 10, and I do think a 10 was a good shout. Like, I wasn't sure whether I should size up to a 12 because obviously I want it to like be able to wrap in, be a bit cinched and like a bit baggier on top. But size guide said stay true to size, so I did, and I'm glad I did because I do think it's a little bit oversized so that you can do that, like so when you wrap it and tie it in, it's more flattering, because there's nothing worse than a wrap that like doesn't quite go over you properly. But this is just stunning. This is absolutely stunning. This is definitely the kind of thing you can wear now. Easily you can style it with tights, with like maybe even a roll neck on top underneath, and then when it comes to spring summer you wear it by yourself with some sneakers, and I think that would look so, so cute. So I'm really excited to style this up and show you how I'm going to be wearing this. This I think is my favorite item from this little haul, although I do like a lot of the stuff in here, but I think this one just has to be the top trump, doesn't it? I am so in love with this little dress. It's so, so cute. Now obviously this is the kind of thing that you'd probably wear at home a lot, but if you were to style it up now, I think this is such a cute, like, oh, I've missed a strap. This is such a cute like brunch kind of an outfit with the gals. So I've actually started up with knee-high boots. Now these are my duo boots, which I absolutely love. I'll link them down below. These are the kind of boots that you tailor to your calves. So they are a little bit more expensive, but I think considering that they are like literally bespoke made, it's really, really great. I'll link a few alternatives down below as well if you wanted a more affordable version. And then also my Radley. I love how the browns match so, so well together. They look really, really cute. And then I've just put a white roll neck over the top just to make it a little bit more winter appropriate. Keep the chest area nice and warm. And yeah, I think this is a really, really lovely winter look. And then to show you how I'm styling it up for spring. Ta-da! I really, really like this as a spring look. I think it's very, very cute. I would even wear sandals by the end of spring, summer. But for now I'm going to keep it with closed toe shoes just because I think that would make it just a little bit more like transitional appropriate. But yeah, I really like this. I like how it's kind of like you can tie it as tight as you want, so you can really pull in your waist, which I find very, very flattering. And then also because obviously it says wrap, you've got the little slit to like stick out your leg, which I find very flattering on us shorter gals. Start out with a basket bag to make it a much more spring appropriate. I think it makes it look so much more like spring like. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I think this is so, so gorgeous. I really, really like this. The thing about doing these kind of styling things is the cleanup that I have to do afterwards. This is now what the office looks like. So I've got to clean this up before I have some lunch because I am starving. You know when you make that mistake when you sit down and you can't get back up again? It's quite a while later now. I've had my call. I've done all my worky bits. I've had a very successful afternoon. Lots of exciting things happening that I can't talk about just yet, so I won't go on about it because I know how annoying it is when people are like, so many exciting things that I can't talk about. But yeah, I've made the mistake now of sitting down and I don't think I'm going to get back up again. So I thought I would sign off this vlog here whilst I'm still conscious because we're having fajitas tonight for dinner. So heaven knows that tonight I'm going to take my makeup off I'm gonna get into my PJs, I'm gonna have fajitas, and then the rest of the evening is just gonna be spent in a bit of a food coma on the sofa. And I ain't mad about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some spring transitional outfits. Today has made me so excited for the warmer weather. I cannot wait for it to get a little bit warmer. I feel like we're all so ready for spring now. Like, it's a little bit lighter in the evenings, it's getting lighter in the mornings, which is an absolute godsend. It's making it so much easier to get up at the moment. And now we just need the temperature to follow suit and warm up a bit so we can wear our spring outfits, because heaven knows we're all ready for it. I feel like spring is just such a fun season when it comes to styling. Like, I love autumn, winter in terms of everything's very classic and like layered and cozy. But I feel like spring is just so fun. Like, you can just have so much fun with your outfits. So I cannot wait to be able to do more styling for you guys. Can't wait to be able to like properly style spring outfits, wear them out, shoot spring outfits, and not freeze to absolute death when shooting them. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing all of my styling. All of the outfits will be linked down below in the description, and I'll also put sizings down there as well, because I know sometimes I do forget to go through, and especially like as a more mid-sized girl, it's quite useful to know like what sizes I picked up, because sometimes things can be a bit hit or miss. So I'll leave sizings and stuff down below in the description box as well, along with all the links. So if you want to shop anything, it's all down there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out to know what kind of videos you enjoy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.